So here is our system under test. So what you will see here is a web application where we can start calculating the premium of a vehicle insurance. And that's where we are also depending on certain interfaces. So what you see here on the front end is the web page, and it is using some backend services. Just to prove it's really front and backend, if I will click here on Automobile and I will go to the first page, then you will see that when I go to select here a brand of a car, I'm going to talk to the car service. And the car service will then send back the details about the number of seats and the fuel type. And just as evidence, you will see here in the logging what has been done. So there we go. I will open this one. I will click Volkswagen. And there you will see we have hit the car service with Volkswagen. And here you can see we got some values back about the number of seats and the different fuel types. Another option here is about the insurance data. So here I can start requesting data about persons. So if I'm going to fit in here our test person, and now I will start hitting the tab button, you will see that I'm going to talk to the CRM service. The CRM service will get all the data of this person and will send back all the details about this person. So there you go. I will hit the tab. And as a result, you will see here I got some details back by using those backend services where I hit the CRM service with the Max Musterman. So this is our internal demo application. Let's assume that this CRM service is not available. So therefore, first, let me go back to the home page. I will clear the log. And here is where I can simply switch off the CRM service. So here we are now simulating that the interface is not available, the interface is down, we don't have the correct test data, we are simply not able to use it. So now if we are start testing our application, and I will go immediately now into the insurance data, and once again I will start asking our test person, and again I will hit the tab button, nothing happens. You will also see here that on the right hand side in the logging, nothing happens. So currently we are blocked. We simply cannot continue testing because we simply don't have the data. And that's exactly where API simulation can help out. So first, let me go back and restore my environment. And if I will now go back here into Tosca Cloud, you will see here on the left-hand side, there is the API simulation. If I will go here into my simulation agents, you will see here that currently on my machine, I have a simulation agent running. If I will open this one, you can see here I configure the connections. And if I will go into the capture, you can see those different connections which has been configured. And what you will see here in the outbound, make it a bit more readable, that's where you will see the same endpoints as of our demo application. In this case, the simulation agent can simply capture and record your traffic. So therefore, if I will now go to the CRM service for the get, and I will say start the capturing, now the API simulation agent is listening what is happening on that traffic, happening on that port. So let's go back to our application. I will click once more on the automobile. I will immediately go here again into the insurance, fit in again our testing person. And when I hit the tab, here you will see I get some results back. You can also see I hit that real service. And if I will now go back to our API simulation, you will see here we have captured some messages. Let me stop the capturing for now. And if I will click on this message, you can see here a bit more of the details. What was the request and what was the response which has been captured. Immediately from this captured network traffic, I can create a stub. So I will select the service and I will say create a virtualized API service. Here you can choose between a few different options. A service is the one which I'm going to do right now. Serves as a scenario where you're going to simulate a full end-to-end flow where steps are depending on each other. But also you can choose between runnable, which means instead of answering a message, I need to forward a message. But for now, I will select the service. I will click on next. And I can give it a name. So here I will just give it the name of Max Musterman. I want to have it as a nice message being printed and I will click on next. When I click create, immediately on the captured message, now a virtualized service has been created. So if I go here back to the inventory, you will see here Max Musterman is now available on that simulation agent. So let's prove it. Let's go back here into our demo application. I will clear the log. I will shut down the CRM service. So it's not available. We cannot access it. There's no data. I will click on the Automobile and immediately will jump back again into the insurance data. Max Musterman, and when I will now hit the tab, there it is, I got an answer back. So as you can see here on the right side, nothing has been logged. We have not been talking to the backend services because it simply is not available or we don't have the data. This is where the API simulation kicked in. This is where we are now able to continue our testing. When you're happy with this message, you can of course start creating all kinds of different variances on this specific stub. And this can then also easily be shared across the different teams to put it here and upload it to the complete inventory across your whole Tosca cloud. This is the basics of how you can quickly start creating virtualization based on the messages being captured.